Just when you think the world's becoming a more ordered place, entropy rears its disordered head and reminds you of the second law of thermodynamics. In this case, I'm talking about the maniac who tore through a Christmas parade 2 nights ago. Now, I'll take a moment to editorialize on the faux pas that is having a Christmas parade before Thanksgiving. But given the fact I live in Iowa, and it gets very cold in Iowa, I can't blame them for wanting to get the Christmas parade off before it becomes too chilly. Now, with that laid aside, I have to comment on something else related to this incident. Shortly after the incident was reported, long before we had any details, including any details about who was injured and who had died, people were taking to the internet, giving their theories about how this was connected to Kyle Rittenhouse. How this was in some way either a repudiation of the Rittenhouse verdict, or it was mockingly used as an example of someone who was acting in self-defense. Just absolutely crazy, cynical, and tasteless comments were made, somehow tying two unrelated things together. And as it turns out, this guy wasn't a terrorist. He was just simply a criminal, a antisocial individual with a long rap sheet who had just recently been released on bail after running over his ex-wife with his vehicle. Released on $1,000 bail. And shortly before he ran over the parade, he had been in a domestic disturbance. He was a criminal fleeing the scene of a crime. And while he fled the scene of a crime, he committed an even worse crime. So, my answer to the people who are trying to connect dots that have nothing to do with each other, the people out there that are soaking up what the media sells, where the media goes and connects dots that have nothing to do with each other in order to spin insane political theories, in order to get you to sit through the next commercial break. My question to these people is, don't you think the real conspiracy is the prosecutor and the judge that gave this guy $1,000 bail when he had just run over his ex-wife? Shouldn't he have been in jail when this parade was going on? That is the political conspiracy that I would like to see investigated and fleshed out. Who was the prosecutor and who was the judge that approved so low of bond on a person who has proven himself to be so dangerous? Whoever these people are, they need to be made famous and unemployed.